Hello, Elvenar players.
Hello.
This is Rike
And Timon
from the Elvenar team, and we are doing another Q&A session in this beautiful new setup. It's also about our new chapter we just released. It's the elementals.
Yes.
They are like shapeless beings, and only the masks give them the power to transform into like elven or human beings or buildings, structures, whatever, like the ones you can see here. Yeah, there's only one more expansion now. So some players are asking about why is it getting more and more difficult to get more space in the city. Well, there's one obvious answer. Of course, the game is getting more and more difficult over time, and the further you progress through the tree. They need around 2 years in average to reach this chapter. So thank you for everyone who is playing this game so long to reach this chapter. Of course, you can still get some map expansions from expanding your reach on the world map. If you haven't unlocked or completed too many provinces already. And to open the chest, you need a minimum amount of progress on the world map, like so and so many provinces completed. If you are well above this number, maybe at one point you will stop getting new map expansions, because that's like one of the reasons why you are doing this. No? You want to open the chests to get access to the new Tech 2 chapter, and on the other side you want to collect relics and you want to collect map expansions. So every chapter has, like from a balancing perspective, every chapter has allocated some map expansions from the world map, from your progress there, and you can still get some map expansions there that will increase your city size. And then some expansions to like a shrinking extent are coming from the tech tree, and this time there's only one more map expansion in the chapter. So it will be a bit tough, but be assured that's all considered when we are calculating the size of the settlement and so on. So if you worry that won't be enough space to build up the settlement and everything, if if players who played that far can't handle this, I don't know how they got there. It's safe to say this is the toughest chapter yet for a variety of reasons, and the map expansions is one of the reasons, but also we have included some other challenges, like the decaying sentient goods as the biggest new addition, and the new trader.
What about free diamonds each day?
Each day? Wow, difficult question. What can I say about free diamonds? Diamonds is the most exclusive resource in our game, and you will only get it on very rare occasions. So you get diamonds by playing through the quest lines. Every time you complete one of the chapter quest lines of the guest races, so from dwarves on, you will receive diamonds, and you will also receive diamonds by opening chests in the tech tree from the dwarven chapter on. We will always give out diamonds only for, like, if you achieved something big, right? It will be challenging to receive diamonds. Every day log in, like coins production, supply production. No, this is a very exclusive resource, and that you can buy it for real money. So of course, it's safe to say we cannot just give it out for free all the time, but we are considering ways how we give some of it for free, especially to players who play this game for such a long time and are like our loyal customers, if you want to say it like this. And we are investigating how we can give this without anyone being able to misuse it.
Do you have any plans to improve a variety of quests and events?
And, actually, there are a number of reasons why we do this, and I can give you a few, but this is not a complete list. But considering from story view, for instance, sentient goods decay because they are like something living, so it makes sense that they die. Also from a perspective that you produce them using the sentient seed, the divine seeds, who decay. So from a story perspective, it makes sense that they are not living forever. Then there is the balancing perspective, which is also going back to what they are made of. They are made of the divine seeds and some basic goods. So from calculations wise, from balancing perspective, it makes also sense that they decay because the seeds decay. So they are made of something that decays, so they also need to decay somehow. And then there, of course, there's the game design perspective that says we are actually trying to come up with something that is more challenging than we had before with the goods. We are seeing countless accounts who have assembled like millions of goods of the really literally millions of marble steel planks and gems and elixir and whatever, and it, no matter which amounts you ask them to like pay to unlock a technology or to fulfill a quest condition, whatever, it's not challenging at all. The game, if you ask just for the old goods without any limits, it becomes very easy for them. So we always try to find new quests, but in general, it's actually a difficult thing because we always need to find quest conditions that everyone can fulfill, no matter if it's a player who's playing for 2 weeks or a player who's playing for 2 years.
Please reconsider the concept of sentient goods to decay, please.
So the idea of the decaying resources is that especially when you are just waiting for new content at the end of the tech tree, like the players in the latest chapters do, they just collect so big amounts, they pile up the resources, the goods, and even the seeds and the mana. And we are now seeing that with mana and seeds, they can still pile up some of the resources, and when the new chapter starts, they have a bit of a head start. But then, after a short time, because of the decay, they are back into the designed challenge level, you know, which is actually quite important for. So what the decay does is it puts the players who are like most ahead more in line with players who are not ahead. The game is balanced to be just challenging enough for players who do not have to wait for new content. And now we have to take care of also players who are waiting for content. And mechanics like this reduce it and also make it more challenging.
I'd like an option to mute or ignore neighbors who continuously post unfair trades which fill up pages of my trader.
I would actually recommend to just use the filter system. You are not, most of the time, you're not looking for random offers. So what you can do is you just filter which goods you're looking for, and the trader should automatically sort the offers by the ratio. So the best offers are on top and the mean offers from some mean players are at the bottom. So actually, while it is unfortunate that some players do it, we also know that these offers also get accepted. So some players are in dire need for help, and they will also accept unfair offers. That's why we made it possible in the first place. You could imagine a trader where you only set the amount of goods you want to trade, and you cannot select different amounts for what you offer and what you get. We could also have done this, but we said no, maybe it's a nice option for some and play with this around a bit. And when we use the sorting of the offers to make it clear for the players to find the best offers.
What about upgrading our rewards with blueprints?
We talked about this a while ago, that we are planning to make the blueprints also usable in event buildings, for instance, so on. And I promise we will do something there. No date. But we will do it. There is just so much to do, and we need a lot of time just to prioritize when we will do what. We know we need the blueprints to be better than they are currently, and there is no question that we will fix this. But the question is, when can we do it? Should we do it before we launch the mobile version? Should we do it before the mobile version supports our events? Should we do it before we launch the elementals? There are so many important topics if you think about it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you have additional questions, don't give up. You can still post them in the thread or just go to the forums and discuss it there with the other players and with the community managers. And we will see this feedback. and we'll try to answer it maybe in the next Q&A.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. So see you next time and
keep on playing.